motion. I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion. I've been the one that was chosen. Stuck like we frozen. This is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had the dip set my wrist. This that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This is my go get it, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Chicago!
This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. So for the Spurs, their last game, a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. To the middle, Morant with the steal. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
The shot's good from Paul.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. To the inside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Anunoby outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
Now Abdul-Jabbar. After OG Anunoby missed from long range. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And Ja Morant with the 3.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Back to Morant. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. Of course, Ja Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Morant. Second chance effort. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Anunoby. From downtown, trains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
On the wing, Bryant. And stolen by Anunoby. Now, here's DiVincenzo. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Paul's shot is off.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
And here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 5, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Spurs making a switch here. There's 45 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. Spurs trailed by 8. Here's Wembanyama. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. And here are the Knicks. Morant with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. And finished off by Morant.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Zohan. Back to Kobe. Shoots from 12. The shot comes out. Good D by Anunoby. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Pass to Hart. Now DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Randle's got the lead up to 13 now for New York. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
The Knicks leading by 15. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. An NBA players poll voted the Knicks' Tom Thibodeau as the coach they least like to play for. But New York guard Dante DiVincenzo says nobody in the NBA wants to practice. Tibbs does a great job of balancing things. What he does better than anybody is come prepared. You're going to lock in, get it done, and get out of it. Kevin?
He's a pretty coach, isn't he? But I love him.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
DiVincenzo with it. He has 6. Robinson, that's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Bryant. Plays it up and banks it in. Bryant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Outside for Randall. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Randall's got 6 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Bryant has the open look. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Hart, no good. Here's Robinson. Vassell grabs the board.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Kobe, that's for 2. And that one goes long.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Sinks the triple. He's got 9. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that, G.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Goes up the baseline. That's good on the jump shot.
Timeout.
Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. He had a nice open look right there. Wembanyama's got 7.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Back to Morant. Pass to Bridges. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. And here's Kobe from the arc. And it's Morant with the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for New York. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Bridges misses.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Kobe, no good.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And stolen by Vassell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul with the bucket.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Here's Morant. 12 points for him. Here's Aldama. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Johnson. Julius Randle with the rebound. The Knicks have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Now Vassell gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. That'll do it for the first half. Knicks out front, up by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Morant scanning the floor. Good on the triple. Morant got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Knicks. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent and win the game.
And the dunk by Robinson.
And Bridges has a nice all-around game, including knowing when to involve his teammates.
Here's Bryant. Sinks that one from the post. Kobe's got 13.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Paul. Pass to Morant. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Morant's got 19 points.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Checking in for the Knicks.
Left side, Kobe. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Kobe with the steal. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Checking in for the Knicks. OG.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Bryant. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Anunoby. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot from the wing. And the Knicks miss again. Spurs trail by 19. Takes the 13-footer. And he hits the jump shot. 15 points in the game.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
It's Hart on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Jones looking for an opening. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Knicks ball.
Shot from the inbound. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Personal foul.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Here's Morant. And the rejection by Wembanyama. .122 left in the third. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Tipped away. Morant outside. Wembanyama looking it over. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Takes a three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
If I had a Victor on my team, I am always looking at him for that lob.
Morant outside. The offensive rebound. They kick out to Anunoby. Pass to DiVincenzo. For the three. A rebound by the Spurs.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
With 1 on the clock. That shot off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter.
The Knicks, 48.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 18. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Barnes. Paul looking over the floor. Wembanyama up in the rafters.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And then Morant ramps it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Now, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Morant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. And he gets the easy putback.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for Joel.
Now here's Paul. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Keldon Johnson.
Clock at 4. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And it's Morant missing. Spurs trailed by 14. Johnson outside. Back to Paul. Wembanyama, a screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. There's the steal. Morant outside. It's Hart on the wing. Morant with it. Chris Paul covering. Anunoby has the open look. Pass to Hart. Clock at 6. Bridges shot. Good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And, boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here is Paul. Pass to Sohan. Back to Paul. Paul is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New York.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Another steal. Morant outside. From deep three-point land. Rebound San Antonio. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Hart. New York, no good that time either. Vassell with it. Stolen by Anunoby. So no problem for New York as they get...
Around too much money on me, I don't need a clip.